The coronavirus pandemic is affecting many individuals throughout the world. Betty Ann Ciscotti is an essential employee who is still working during this scary time. Where do you work?
I work at M&T Bank as a senior service associate in our local community.
Is your employer providing masks and gloves for you to wear on a daily basis?
My employer has provided masks. The first ones weren't the greatest, but then they provided us with disposable ones. Gloves have not been provided. It's very hard to work counting money and processing paperwork with wearing gloves.
Why are you considered essential?
Well, in order to keep the businesses open, we must be open at taking their deposits, provide change for them when they need it, so the essential businesses can stay in operation. As you all know, money makes the world go round.
Do you feel that you're at risk for contracting COVID-19 while you're at work?
Yes, even though there's many precautions in place at this time, the bank doors are actually locked and customers can only come in by appointment, and everyone must wear masks, and we must wipe the place down several times a day. I still feel there's a risk of contacting the virus.
What perks has M&T provided you with as a result of the pandemic?
My company has provided us with basically like an incentive pay for several weeks during the pandemic, as well as we receive some additional PTO days that we can even use now. If everything gets to be too much to us, we can call off.
While essential workers are risking their lives on a daily basis, many of us are stuck at home without regular social interaction. Sadie Walshaw is feeling the effects of isolation.
How long have you been quarantined?
I started self-quarantining on March 13th, and today is April 29th, so I've been in quarantine for 47 days.
What do you miss most about life before quarantine?
I miss going places or having a place to go, and I miss school a lot. I just miss like the normalcy, I guess, of everyday life, even though like what is normal, but I miss like what that was.
What do you think could have been done differently to reduce the number of cases in the US?
I think that we could have had more tests readily available for people. I don't think the government really thought that it was as big of a deal as it turned out to be, and I don't think they realized how quickly it was going to spread.
What activities have you been doing to maintain a sense of normalcy?
I've been trying to go outside as many days as possible, just because I think that going outside really helps with like your mental health and like you don't feel like you're always like stuck inside of your house.
When do you predict the quarantine will be over?
Compared to other counties in Pennsylvania, we don't have as many, so we are on track to like lift the mandatory lockdown on May 8th, so I guess that would be like the end of quarantine. However, like nothing, that's really the only thing that changes. I think they still want you to stay in your house as much as you possibly can, and any jobs that you can do remotely, they still want you to do, and nothing's open. So the quarantine is still, like, it will still be happening, but like, it's like not as mandatory, I guess. As far as like things going back to normal, I don't even know if we're ever gonna get back to like our version of normal. I think there's always gonna be like, this has just been so traumatizing that I don't really know if we're ever gonna get to that point again. But for things to be like kind of normal again, people are saying 2 years. That's terrifying to me. But I guess like if it's for the safety of people, then it's going to be 2 years. I don't know if quarantine for the whole United States is going to, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's going to be different because you have people who think that this is a joke and people who are taking it seriously. So I think for Pennsylvania, at least, it'll be a while yet.
The world is slowly beginning to recover from this virus, but it's clear that life will never be the same again.